Hey guys, it's Miss Caceres. I hope everyone is doing well. For this week, we're going to be learning how to multiply mixed numbers. Rename the mixed number as an improper fraction. That would be the first step that we would take. Then we would multiply those fractions and simplify when or if it is possible. So we begin with 1/4 multiplying 8 and 4/9. Now, since this is a mixed number, we have to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. How do we do that? Simple. We take our denominator and we multiply it with our whole number. 8 times 9 is how much, guys? That's right, 72. Now, we take that 72 and we add the number 4, which is our numerator. 72 plus 4 is? Correct, 76. So once again, we take our denominator, we multiply it by our whole number, and the product of that is added with the numerator. So we end up now with 1/4 multiplied by 76/9. But now we're going to try to make those numbers a little smaller. So we're going to find numbers that both the denominator of the first fraction and the numerator of the second fraction have in common. In this case, we have 1 and 19. So we end up with 1/1 multiplied by 19/19, which will give us 19/19. Now, again, we end up with an improper fraction. So what does that mean? We need to simplify. Now, unfortunately, we cannot simplify by looking for halves or thirds for these numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide our numerator with our denominator. And we'll end up with 2 and 1/9. And how do you check to make sure this is correct? You multiply your denominator with your whole number and you add your numerator, and it should give you 19/9. So it's your turn, guys. I have a couple of exercises that I'd like you guys to try out and see if you're capable of doing them. Some of them are really easy. For example, let's take a look at this first one. We have 1/8 multiplied by 1/9. That'll give us 172. We go to the second number. We have a whole number, 6 multiplied by 1/3. Now, if you guys remember, what do we do when we end up with a whole number by a fraction? That's right, we just add the number 1 at the bottom. So it would be 6 times 1 will be 6, and 1 times 3 will be 6. So that means what number do they have in common? The number 2. You'll get a whole number as your final answer. Now we have 3/12 multiplied by 4/5. That'll give us 12 over 60. And then we simplify 12 and 60, which will give us 6 and 30. And then we keep going, and you'll see that we have in common 6 and 6. So that'll leave us with 1/5. Finally, we have 1/3 multiplied by 6 and 6/7. Now, remember what we're supposed to do. That's right. We take our denominator, we multiply it by our whole number, which will give us 42, and then we add our numerator, which will give us 48. So that would be 1 multiplied by 48 will give us 48. And 3 multiplied by 7 will give us 21. So we end up with 48 and 21, which in the end is an improper fraction. We have to divide, and we will end up with 2 and 2/7 as our final product. Well, I hope that was easy for you guys to understand. Can't wait to see you working it out in class. Bye.